All right, guys. People have sent me this constantly. Okay. Um, People have sent me this constantly, like more, more often, um, more often than I ever wanted them to, which is more than once. So I was like, you know what? I'll watch it. Now I'm reading the title now, because all I see is this when I first see it.
Well,
I'm like, okay, there's a dog. Okay, this looks ridiculous. Reading the title now, The Downfall of Cryaotic from Gamer to Groomer. So, wow. Okay, I guess that's why you've been sending it to me. Right up my alley. Because I actually love pets, and I used to be a dog groomer myself. So, let's give it a watch.
well, thanks, guys. It really means a lot. You know, I'm sure this is very cliche to say, but I never expected that to happen.
This guy gives me anime husbando vibes. You know what I'm saying? Like otaku. What are they called? Nerds.
You know, that it's really cool, you guys. So, dog.avi staring at me really awkwardly and it's making me very uncomfortable. But hey, that's fine. That's fine. So, well, all I can really say is thanks.
This is from Bills. I don't think this is what Bills sounds like. This is creeping me out.
I'm just gonna keep on doing exactly what I've been doing since 10 subscribers.
Okay.
But, hey. Thanks. Take care, guys.
How do you get popular talking like that? Like, what the fuck is that? That was like really weird. That's like trying to make your voice deeper and it sounding creepy really at the same time. How do 100,000 people go, it's not creepy? That's why your kids keep getting taken at the fucking basketball court or when they're at like the fucking playground. Because they don't see that as like a fucking red flag. Hey, your mother sent me. If my kid falls for it, I'll just have to make another one. That's fucking natural selection at that point, brother.
I've always felt disingenuine because I was never open with people about things because I was always hiding things. I was never able to be genuine with people anymore after the fact that I cheated on my girlfriend with people who I didn't realize were even underage in the first place.
Bro, what is this guy, the fucking Joker? Dude, what?
Now, gaming has been a staple on YouTube ever since the early days on the platform, with the most recognizable content creators during gaming's peak being PewDiePie, Zach's Got Games, and Tobuscus. While some of these guys faded out of relevancy, PewDiePie was a content creator that has been able to stay relevant for a very long time.
True.
But today
Very
we
true.
aren't taking a look at PewDiePie, but instead we are going to talk about one of the content creators that he used to collab with. Cryaotic or Cry would be one of the
I thought that was Dream.
content creators that PewDiePie would collab with back in the early 2010s. Cry would never show his face on videos and his physical appearance was never shown.
That's like the weird thing. Why do you let people that don't show you their face get famous on a platform that's like exclusively about showing your face? I don't get it. Like, show me how ugly you are or how weird you are. Give me your mannerisms when you say things. You know? Leave PewDiePie alone. Fuck PewDiePie. How do you like that? Don't even really have a perspective up where, up, left, down, right, whatever. But just because you said that, fuck PewDiePie.
Cry during this time would accumulate.
You don't know my last name? Okay, you know, what are you talking about? I'm not telling you my name. You're not going to dox me.
Over 2 million subscribers on YouTube before his sudden disappearance after this video titled Cry Talks.
2 million? Jesus sneezes.
We stopped being genuine a long
good,
time ago,
Papa.
where
Good.
he admits to cheating on his girlfriend with multiple minors. This
Jesus Christ. I mean, I was like, listen, cheating's not good, but that's like a personal thing. But on minors, that's really weird. Because most minors are men.
video
Because women don't like working down in the coal mine. I get the joke. All right, let's be a little more serious.
came as a surprise to a lot of his fans because this video came out of nowhere and confused the viewer on what was happening. But we'll look into Cry's video and the allegations later on in this video. First, we have to look at Cry's rise on YouTube and how he got to this point in his career in the first place. Cryaotic would create his channel in March of 2006, going by the name Chaotic Monkey. Just think about that. Cry would be on the platform before Google even bought YouTube back in November of 2006.
Crazy.
Cry's first video uploaded to the channel would be Cry's theme, That was a 19-second long video that was uploaded in August of 2007, just a year and a half after creating his account. Now, Crya's earlier videos on YouTube wouldn't really be gaming. The first time anyone would actually hear him speak would be in a video titled The Moon Guard Story, where he would read to his viewers. This video would be uploaded in September of
that's cool.
2008 and had comments like, "So this was Crya's voice debut, perfect, and you are the best storyteller ever." It wouldn't be until 2 years after this video, in September of 2010, when we would see Crya play his first playthrough where he would play Amnesia: The Dark Descent. This series would have 32 parts and would end in October of 2010,
Jesus
a month
Christ.
after.
Maybe that's what I should just do. Start playing Let's Plays. You know, give up the commentary and play like God of War or something. You know what I'm saying?
For starting this series. This series encapsulated what we would later come to expect from Crya with his commentary and entertainment. Crya's next big playthrough would be a game called Nightmare House 2. This series
I'm just like looking at this thing's tits and like you can see the lines
and
sometimes.
entertainment. Crya's next big playthrough
Like right there, boom, boom. You saw that? Like boom, boom. Like, wait, where's the button that I'm looking for? Like, look right there. You get to see her left titty. Can't find the right one.
Crya's next big playthrough
You saw it right there. Boom. It's actually my talent. This finding titties.
would be a game called Nightmare House 2. This series would run for 10
What's my point? I have fucking COVID brain. Okay, I'm all over the place. This is the content now. I can't focus.
videos. Now, this was the gist of Crya's content, playing indie games and making playthroughs on those games. And during that time, walkthroughs were at an all-time high on YouTube. Now, throughout 2011, Crya would create his Twitch gaming crew with other content creators who you may know as Russ, Scott, and Snake. They would live stream and play games together every Saturday for almost 8 hours a stream. 2012
Am I
would
feeling better from COVID? Yeah, I'm feeling better. I still don't feel great though. I'm like I've been having like it's gotten like my breathing's gotten worse a little bit. I'm able to talk again, but like yeah. It's getting better, but if I take a deep breath like that, like all the way in, like I cough. It's been getting a little bit better. But like it kind of sucks, and I was reading that like after the first week could be a sign of like getting worse. I have the thing that monitors your oxygen, your blood oxygen level, and it's like at a 95. So like I'm not super concerned. Once it gets down to like if it gets down to a 92, I'll go to the hospital. But I'm like keeping my shit monitored. My wife just tested negative for COVID, so like good for her. I haven't tested yet. Again, like I tested positive, of course, but I haven't tested myself again to see if I'm negative. I don't think I am, unless this is just like some kind of fucking post-COVID thing. I don't know. But I'm slowly getting better, which is why I'm back on stream. Like I feel good. It's just like the breathing's a little rough.
would be a year where Crya would catch a big break when he would collab with another walkthrough content creator that was on the rise. In July of 2012, Crya would collab with PewDiePie in a video uploaded to PewDiePie's channel called Pewds and Crya Plays Bloody Trapland Part 1.
Hey, I'm jumping on you. What? You jerk! It's gonna be a lot of that cry. Oh, so if you duck, you can't die? That makes sense.
No, it doesn't.
What the hell am I doing?
What have you done?
We were gently patting each other's backs.
Wait, I can't.
This video today would gain
It's incredibly gay.
close to 8 million views, and the crossover between the two would gain some exposure onto Crya's channel, with people in the comments really enjoying Crya's personality. This collab would push Crya's channel to over 100,000 subscribers in the summer of 2012, just 2 years after he started uploading gaming content. Crya would upload this video playing a fan-made game celebrating his accomplishment and would end the video off with this speech.
Well, thanks, guys. It really means a lot.
Are you really gonna make me fucking listen to this twice in this video? This shit was so cringe. I could feel the sweat dripping up my back after you played this the first time. And I'm gonna have to sit through it for a second time? Bro, you are torturing me.
You know, I'm sure this is very cliche to say, but I never expected that to happen. You know? It's really cool, you guys. So, Dog Daddy.
I used to watch his streams every Friday and Saturday, and being a young girl, yikes, I'm glad I never tried to message him. True. It's a fucked up part, bro. Is like, you know, listen, it's understandable for young people in general to like maybe have some kind of an attraction to a content creator and like go up and like after like, oh hey, I like you, blah blah blah. That's like a normal experience for like a lot of young people. It is really the older person's responsibility to not engage back. Like it's ridiculous. You like me? Fuck you. I'm just kidding.
Baby eyes staring at me really awkwardly, and it's making me very uncomfortable. But hey, that's fine. That's fine. So, well, all I can really say is thanks.
Bro. I'm sorry.
I'm just gonna keep on doing exactly what I've been doing since 10 subscribers. But,
okay, cool.
Hey.
Show me your
Thanks.
boobies. Oh, that's funny.
Take care, guys.
After hitting 100,000 subscribers, Cry's channel would start to grow pretty quickly. In October, Cry would hit 200,000 subscribers, and then 2 months after that, in December, Cry would hit 300,000 subscribers, and then would hit 400,000 subscribers in January of 2013. Cry would
Can you tell me 506 and 7 and 8, 9? You know, just keep going, brother. You don't stop there. You know what I mean?
would start to collab with PewDiePie and Cinnamon Toast Ken more often, and this would also boost Cry's channel. But 2013 was also the year where Cry would upload this video titled Cry Talks, I'm Not Your Effing Puppet. Here's a couple seconds of the video.
Care anymore. I'm sorry you feel lesser of me as a person because I can't respond to your emails. There are way too many people to humanly respond to, and if I don't respond to a few of them, they get royally pissed off and start a riot. Fuck that! I apologize for being one fucking person who has flaws of his own.
What the fuck's happening, bro? Why is this guy having a goddamn fucking meltdown?
In the description, he would state, I didn't start YouTube to be in my position today, to have the eyes of hundreds of thousands of people on me, wanting me to walk the walk and be some kind of e-celebrity bullshit. I started because I liked video games, not to be some kind of amazing entertainer who is able to be awesome at PR and make everyone happy. I'm not that person.
Like, that's just such a weird thing to say. He could have just been like, hey guys, sorry, I can't message all your emails. Like, listen, I don't respond to a lot of messages to me. Nothing personal. But like, I think I don't want to get like super close to people like my fans. I don't like the whole parasocial thing. I think that it can be inappropriate. And especially as I talk a lot about sexual assault and stuff like that, it makes me realize that sometimes like it can be very inappropriate to develop like a relationship with fans. So for the most part, I won't, especially young people. But I'll respond sometimes. Some people will send me like a message like, hey, Papa, here's a video. Can you watch this? And I'll be like, oh, thanks for showing me this, you know? But
For me, this is where we could see Cry struggle with negative comments and mental health, but this wouldn't be the first time we would witness Cry go on a tangent against negative comments. It just seems like he didn't know how to handle negativity, and he
that's the game Catherine, right?
let it bother him to the point where he would boil over and make a video like this one. Even though Cry would go on these tangents, it wouldn't be long before he hit 1 million subscribers in October of 2013, just 1 year after hitting 100,000 subscribers. But at this time, we would see a change with walkthrough videos. If we look at this graph from Google Trends, and more specifically YouTube search, you can see that the search term walkthrough and playthrough were both on the decline in 2013. Surprisingly, Cry managed to keep his views high throughout 2013, even with the decline in gaming walkthroughs popularity. But it would take Cry about 2 years to grow an extra 1 million subscribers, so he did see some effect from the loss in popularity. Cry would eventually hit 2 million subscribers in February of 2015. Now this is where Cry feels like he needs a change.
Hey, what fucking game is that? That's awesome.
In September 20th, 2016, Cry would upload this video titled Cry Talks, Change of Seasons. Here's parts of the video.
It's just not really exciting, I guess you could say, for me. To, you know, sit there every night and just record something, put a few hours into it each night, and then just... It feels like instead of really doing something unique and, like, I guess creative, I guess you could say, instead I'm just going through the courses, going through the motions, I guess that's the term to say there. That doesn't really feel like how I started this off, where it was something crazy and,
Bro,
I don't know, just expressionable.
Bro, one of the things I hate, I gotta tell you, because I see this every once in a while. One of the things I hate so much about especially young people who get famous so quick is when they say shit like this. It's like, bro, it's fucking life, dude. Like, could you like think about honestly? It's like, guys, I started doing this thing. And it was really fun at first. And then I did it for money. It's a dream job. And now it makes me a little upset because it feels like a job. Oh, okay. Well, that's crazy, brother. Hey, you know what? That's how regular jobs feel too, but much worse, right? So maybe if you worked a regular job for a while and then you work this, it makes you have a lot of more appreciation. Doing this for a while, sometimes it feels like it feels a little routine, but that's okay, bro. It's a fucking job. Jobs are routine. It's quite literally impossible for it not to be. Maybe there are some jobs that are less routine, but this is what you do. You do stuff. Hey, there you go. You could change the content a little bit, but like it's weird. They're like, I don't have this profound feeling anymore. No, that you're growing up, but maybe you're not because it seems like you talk to kids, you fucking creep. But that's just part of growing up. It doesn't always stay the same.
Of who I am. I want to move on to doing things I'm actually proud of. So I'm going to finish up what I'm doing here. I'm going to finish up, the Deus Ex. I'm going to finish up
the Deus
all the
Ex.
Telltale stuff, all those episodic things. I'm still going to finish them up normally, like I normally would. But all future Let's Plays are going to be done.
You miss Jenna Marbles? Yeah, I don't know why she left, because you let her fish die or something, right? Fucking weirdo.
Stream them and I'll just upload the VOD or something, right? So that's just where that's going to be. I want to focus more on showing off games. I want to focus more on giving you an idea of what they are. I want to focus more on having the freedom of editing things in a way that wouldn't really be acceptable on, say, part 27 of this certain Let's Play or something like that.
Now this is where Cry would start focusing on his Twitch channel, where he would start to live stream full playthroughs because he felt less lonely with an audience watching. I also feel as if he knew that playthroughs on YouTube were slowly dying off and weren't as enjoyable. So the time that he spent playing the game and also editing the game felt like he wasn't getting anything in return with the views. He would start this series called Cryaotic Plays Vampire.
Dude, that's the fucking forbidden fleshlight right there, brother.
But would never finish the game and would upload this video explaining why.
But, yeah, I feel like I should just come clean and say it. I think I'm going to be ending the vampire playthrough, purely because I just am not enjoying it. It's one of those things where I gotta weigh it in my hands here.
Okay.
One, do I keep playing it and just kind of force myself to finish it despite, having very little desire to do so?
Now from 2018 to 2019, there would be a big gap with no uploads. From November of 2018 to May of 2019, Cry would take an extended break and would come back to play The Walking Dead. Now even though he didn't say much
That doesn't look like The Walking Dead, bro. The hell?
about his absence throughout the video, he would write about it in his description. One of the sentences I want to point out is where Cry speaks about his mental health, because we have seen this issue happen in the past due to
Whoa.
Now,
And I gotta read, sorry. Hey, so I have been trying to make an update video as to everything, but I honestly failed several attempts at it over the past few months. So I think it's the best way to explain where I've been is just the good old faithful description I've been using all these years. Brains are hard, man. I've been dealing with an insane amount of mental health struggles over the past few years that have finally boiled over and just kind of made things hard to keep going smoothly. The straw that broke the camel's back kind of thing, be it from self-confidence in my own performance, the numerous personal family issues I can't talk about, thoughts racing to unimportant issues throughout the day, down to my issues of codependency. But hey, I've been seeking professional help, a psychiatrist and a therapist, and since February, and I've been feeling better bit by bit. And Lexapro plus medicated Adderall for that ADD I've been spouting about all this time apparently does wonders. Apparently ADD doesn't exist. It's only ADHD now. I didn't know that for a while, but I have ADHD, so I don't know. I thought there was a difference. I guess they just changed it. I don't know. This is so fucking irrelevant. Regardless, this isn't a pity party explanation or trying to excuse myself. You guys deserved a proper explanation, and I'm sorry. I'm too much of a fucky individual to express myself sooner to you in my own spoken word, but damn, is it hard to just let it all out there, I have spent a long time trying to get the brain space in the right place, and I'm not fully there yet. But if you're okay with the interim, of figuring it out, in the meantime, I got some bomb-ass video games for us to hang out with in the near future, excuse me. So with all that said, I'm down to resume some chill times if you are. Starting with old Clem. Okay.
Is where Cry speaks about his mental health, because we have seen this issue happen in the past due to negative comments that were affecting him. But this seemed worse to the point where he had to take an extended time
Where the fuck is the grooming go? Like,
away
where's that
from the
happen?
platform. Eventually, Cry states that he has been getting professional help and that he's been working on his mental health every day. This would be the beginning of the end for Cry and his channel. Cry would eventually upload one of his last Cry Talks videos in August of 2019, where he speaks on his mental health issues and how he was never really able to grow as an individual. Cry states that he will come back better than before, but after this upload, he would only post a couple more times before his controversy. Now we get to the year 2020. Cry uploads twice before June of that year, and fans are wondering what happened to Cry. On June 20th, Cry would upload his last Cry Talks video titled Cry Talks, We Stopped Being Genuine a Long Time Ago. In this video, he would speak on how he cheated on his girlfriend with multiple minors, but this part of the video was so quick and with no explanation that it left fans of Cry extremely confused and the viewer wondering what happened. This video is only 4 minutes long and completely glossed over his sexual misconduct. Eventually, Cry would edit his
Okay.
description of this video and state that he didn't have a physical relationship with the minors in question, but he was still at fault. This video came after a Twitter user by the name of Beanie would release a story about how she was manipulated by Cry, but at the time nobody really knew that it was Cry. She would talk
Okay, give me a second. Holy moly. ATIC. Okay. So did he leave that video up? I'm just curious. I'm gonna watch it. Okay.
I have a weird position on YouTube
This guy
where
creeps me
I've
out.
seen a lot of things from a lot of perspectives and a lot of angles, and something that a lot of people, myself included, so before you start to think you're a fucking hypocrite, I want you to understand that I'm coming at this from a perspective of someone who genuinely does not like Past Me, because Past Me was immature. Past Me didn't accept that he could actually be wrong. Past Me thought he was
Is this guy just like, this guy's a case?
infallible. Every single time somebody makes a mistake in the world, people are like, man, I hope nobody finds out. And I think the thing that people realize is that's because from the fucking get-go, we're just taught, man, mistake, better hide it, otherwise I'm going to be in trouble. We forgot to actually teach lessons instead of just
This guy's obviously a philosopher.
getting mad.
Like most other old philosophers who you sleep with. Well, not sleep with. I don't know if he did that, but you know.
And so people grow up with a lot of pride and they realize, man,
Fuck around
I'm
with
so
kids.
perfect. So if anybody fucks up, I'm going to project a lot of insecurities on those people because I'm infallible. When I was younger, I started this YouTube because I didn't really have a purpose in life. I needed something to give me some kind of purpose. I didn't have any actual confidence. I got my confidence from people telling me, man, you're great. That was immature. Also doing this, I had never really left my room for so long. I'd grown so much that I didn't realize I was a fucking adult, but I was mentally a child. That is not an excuse, for the record. I've always felt disingenuous because I was never open with people about things, because I was always hiding things. I was never able to be genuine with people anymore after the fact that I cheated on my girlfriend with people who I didn't realize were even underage in the first place. So yes.
Oh, he says that people I didn't even realize were underage in the first place. Okay.
I was hiding things. I was never able to be genuine with people anymore after the fact that I cheated on my girlfriend with people who I didn't realize were even underage in the first place.
Okay. Oh, that's bad.
So yes, I'm sorry. But I promise you I'm not that same fucking person anymore. And I resent that person who I was. And I'm sorry that I was hiding who I was this whole time. I never wanted to be on a pedestal in the first place. And I think that's because I was always afraid of people knowing who I really was. Just some lonely guy trying to find a purpose. Just some lonely guy who genuinely is someone who would be considered a basement dweller, but luckily I live in Florida, so there's no basements. It took me 31 years. It took me until 10 minutes before my 31st birthday to realize I was going in a constant projection of fucking nothing.
That's just fucking 31?
Because I never really accepted who I was. I always made excuses, and I'm fucking sorry for that. I'm not going to say anymore because this is not some pity party. This is more addressing the things that need to be said. More so than giving people their dirt or tea or whatever the fuck they need. I just feel like people need to be able to express themselves, be them victims or not. I always considered myself a victim because of the way I was raised. However, that kind of mentality made me the actual instigator as opposed to the protagonist that I always thought I was because everyone said you're so perfect all the time. That's a horrible mindset to take, and everyone should really be able to look into themselves and see that they need to grow. They need to stop excusing every little thing they do because they're afraid of the repercussions. As soon as you start being afraid of the repercussions, you stop growing. I'm sorry. Genuinely. I have in the description an enlisted video showing that I would really like people to understand that it is okay to express their feelings. I feel like a lot of people are afraid of ridicule, prejudices, and bullying. They're afraid of people picking on them because they're showing their genuine human emotion. I feel like people need to be okay with doing that,
so
even if it makes them be the bad guy. Because that's the most human thing you can possibly do. I'm fucking sorry again. But I promise I've changed.
Alright, so he talked to some kids. Apparently he didn't know their age. 2011. I was 16 when I became a fan. Soon after a friend. You were 22. I admired and cared for the person you were, not the person you put up. I developed feelings for you. You knew you never discouraged them, just amusingly kept me at arm's length. You felt lonely on my 18th birthday. Things took a turn. See, this is fucking ridiculous. and I was too blinded by rose-colored glasses to see what had actually happened to me. On my graduation day, you told me you couldn't return my feelings as you were too busy messing. What the fuck is even happening here? What is happening here? Did they ever engage in some capacity? This is weird. Why would you have a relationship with a 16-year-old and then try to like?
Talk about how she was 16 at the time and how the then unknown person she was talking about was 22. She would talk about how she gained feelings for him and he never discouraged them but kept her at arm's length for when he felt lonely. She would say that things changed on her 18th birthday.
Okay, around with your best friend's girl. Said I was a good backup option though. You still kept me around for those 2 a.m. calls when you had no one else. I started my first year of college, and when you told me there was someone else, found out later they weren't of age either. But again, rose-colored glasses. I thought I was special because you only. I made terrible decisions with you. Once on her. But I was 20 when I told you I couldn't do it anymore.
Okay. When he said that he couldn't return those feelings towards her because he was messing with his best friend's girl.
Yeah, you gotta have that backup child option. Yeah, for sure, brother.
Girlfriend. He would tell her that she was a good backup option, and when she was a freshman,
I was hurting. I will always remember the response I got back in which you told me the only use I'd ever have to you was as a piece of ass. I told your girlfriend at the time everything. I woke up the next morning and you were gone, as was the community and fandom I felt comfortable with and safe in for years. I was 24 when we connected again. I was looking for something, an apology, closure, I don't know, something that fixed the years of being used as your personal therapist and toy. Didn't take long for you to...
At college, he told her that he found someone else who she found out was also younger. Beanie would eventually tell him that she couldn't do this back and forth anymore, and his response was that she was just a piece of ass. When she was 24, they reconnected.
Started old habits. I just wanted an innocent friendship with you. I've since learned about so many other young and impressionable girls with similar stories. I don't want a public Twitter apology. I want to change behavior. I'm 25 now, and what I want most of all is freedom. I'll never get that pieces of me that you took back, but I can never replace them with something better. You know what's so interesting here is that like you see all these people that are like, oh, like they go right off like this was grooming, this was grooming, this was grooming. This person's just expressing themselves, and it actually does sound like it could potentially be grooming. You know, obviously things need to be like, we need more clear questions to be asked, but like this to me screams more genuine because you haven't like loaded it with your poor assessment of what it might be. You know what I mean? Because some people are just like, oh, I was groomed, but like it's not really a good, like, accurate, like, representation of that, you know?
And she was looking for closure or an apology, but she never got that, and it wouldn't take long for him to start speaking to her inappropriately again, until she got an apology on Twitter. Now, I'm not too sure who connected Cry to Beanie's story, but once people found out that it was Cry that was the person she was referring to, a wave of allegations came out from the community that Cry built. There was at least 19 to 20 victims, and around 4 or 5 of them were minors at the time that Cry interacted with them. This would have the 19 to 20 victims, and around 4 or 5 of them were minors at the time that Cry interacted with them.
Well, how the hell fuck are there 20 victims then? Like, what? What did he do to the other 15 that were of age when they started talking? How were they victims? I'm very confused now.
This would have the community shocked. There would be tweets coming out against Cry for days to come.
I'm really confused. What the fuck is happening with these allegations?
We would also find out that the person that Cry was talking about to Beanie was Russ's ex-girlfriend, Red. Red had simply said that Cry and hers exchange was just friendly flirting, but someone showed Russ evidence that it was more than just friendly flirting. Cry actually wanted someone from the late night community to draw them having sex together, while Cry and Cheyenne were also still dating. Russ would eventually break up with Red and would start to have feelings for Angel, another person that they all used to stream with. Cry would purposely have Angel on stream with them to make Russ stream because Cry knew Russ's feelings for Angel. Scott would also go on stream and say this about the situation.
I'm okay with people talking about it, so if you guys want to talk about it, it's cool. Sure, Swish. I will talk about what I knew and I didn't know. I knew that he exchanged sexual text with a 16-year-old while he was 22, I think. And I saw a screenshot of that. That's pretty much the extent of that creepy shit that I knew. I found out a whole bunch more that, yeah. I'm going to let him say it, obviously, because I'm pretty sure he is going to, and it feels like it's not my place, because it's not fair to victims either to say that shit, you know?
Yeah,
so that's between him and them, and I'm not going.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's obviously disgusting. I'm curious about the other ones though, because some of them they were of age. Why are they victims?
To say that, but yeah, it was something we thought was, you know, fucked up, but I don't know. It was like it wasn't enough to lose all of our jobs and our friendship over. So we gave him shit, and that was fucking gross, but that's all I kind of knew of it. I saw that one screenshot, and that was it. I didn't know more shit came of it. So it was, except, I want to say acceptable. It was something we had to just sort of try to move past or be.
I'm gonna have a fucking seizure watching this.
So it was a really, really tough position to be in. But then we found out way more shit, or at least I did recently. I don't know what everyone else knew, but then I found out way more shit recently that is not even worth the stability of income to protect anymore. So, as Russ, yeah, he's taking it pretty hard too. It's shitty. It's a shitty thing for everybody. Like you guys got to understand, he's not gonna talk to us about this shit if it seems like scummy like that. You got to realize, even though we were his friends, he's not gonna just, hey guys, I was messaging underage people today. Like, he's not gonna share that shit with us. Like, there were people like accusing here and there, but I don't know. Like, I never saw any proof until the other day. So, do I genuinely think Cry's changed from that? I don't know. Cry has been on a very, very strange mood change the past couple weeks. I don't know if he changed medicines or something, but he's been very strange the past couple of weeks, and I'm not sure what happened. See, that's the thing. There are absolutely genuine victims in this scenario, 100%. I will in no way ever minimize that, and the fault is very clear. What's the initial thought process? Dude, the fact that we all had to find out from the video that he uploaded and not actually him, like, I don't know how he thought it was a good idea to not contact us first before releasing that shit. That is so fucked up. Finding out the way everyone else found out is not a good thing. Recently that Cry did way more shitty stuff than I knew. As Russ, I mean, he's hanging in there. We're all in various levels of hanging in now. So, yeah, the craziest. Russ has been a victim of a lot of shit. I feel especially bad for that dude. And I completely understand, without late night, Russ is not going to have any income, so I understand he has to take shit. Like, it makes perfect sense, and it's completely justifiable for him to have to deal with that shit. It's weird. Like, I talked to a lot of people the other day, and it's like a lot of people had different pieces of information, like different pieces of the puzzle. And then, like, information would be exchanged with all the people involved, and then one person would go, wait, he did what? And then that person would go, yeah, I knew that. Like, there's so many weird puzzle pieces of, like, not knowing what did Cry do to Russ exactly. I guess this is in the open. I don't have to not talk about it. He fucked around with Russ's girlfriend. And Russ was basically forced to accept that because,
Thank you for the bits.
I mean, Cry was his friend, first off, and
I don't know why you would send me sussy Fortnite balls while we're watching a video about grooming, but, or I guess groom. Thanks.
It was his job too. He can't just leave his job,
Eventually, the late night crew would disband just a day after Cry's video.
I guess
and
that
Cry
would be
would
the victim. Somebody who was fucking with his girlfriend. Was his girlfriend of age?
also write this on Twitter. Cry would state that his last video was recorded during a manic episode and that it wasn't a good apology. He said that he would upload a follow-up video, but it's now 2021, a year after all of this has happened, and he still has not updated his viewers.
I mean, he's somebody who never had his face to anything. He'd probably just disappear and never have to worry about it.
Cry was someone that let the power of his channel go to his head, manipulating not just his friends, but also his fans. Cry's channel catered towards a younger audience, which is really messed up with Cry's allegations, seeing that he obviously preyed on younger fans. Cry would eventually be banned off of Twitch and is yet to upload on YouTube. There has been some rumors floating around that Cry was being investigated by the FBI, and that was the reason why he has been so silent, but it's really hard to actually know what's going on with Cry not updating anybody. Cry did a very messed up thing, and even if he does come back, he probably will get criticized off of YouTube because we have all seen how badly he takes criticism. I will be linking the mega subreddit in the description of this video if you want to learn more about every victim involved. This has been the rise and fall of Cryaotic. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to never miss any future uploads. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.
What the hell is a mega subreddit? Oh, fuck. What the fuck? Okay. All right. Hey. Let's do it. Actually, I don't even know if I can. Fuck, this is going to be so bad. This is the COVID. Okay, username Beanie posts on Twitter. It's gone now. About an encounter as a minor with a 22-year-old adult. Later identified as Cry. Her account detailed behavior indicative of grooming, which continued until her 18th birthday, at which things intensified. The tweet was also claimed Cry was messing around with his best friend's girlfriend. Beanie later revealed she was referring to Russ's ex. Okay, that's gone. Cry posts a cryptic video, which is this one, we watched that already, on his YouTube channel where he mentions offhand cheating on his allegedly abusive ex-girlfriend Cheyenne with people who didn't even realize they were underage. This video links to an unlisted recording of his 31st birthday stream where he appears to break down. Okay.
How many feet were missed, chat? Let me know. I also wanted to express my personal position of where I'm at. Because I'm a personal guy. I don't like to talk about
I'm
my
not gonna watch this.
care anymore. You know, I'm at a point where there's nothing left to lose. I'm at my lowest point of my fucking life. I'm at 31 years old. Okay, I guess this is my midlife crisis, but I feel great. Essentially, if that helps, I feel amazing because I have this great perspective of knowing everything is gonna be okay.
This guy's embarrassing. What the fuck? He's probably rich. This is the lowest point in his life. Like, you shut the fuck up. This is fucking pathetic. This guy fucking got caught in 4K fucking around like little girls or some shit like that, and now he's having a meltdown because he knows he's fucked. That's pretty much it. But you know, this guy didn't even get fucked because he didn't show his face. He got famous by just having a creepy ass fucking voice. Oh, my lowest point in my life, bro. You don't know what the fuck low is. This is how you know these people are privileged as fuck. This is the lowest point in my life. Was when I made a lot of money and then talked to children. Yeah, man. That's pretty. What? That's your lowest point in your life, man? Wow, that's fucking embarrassing for you, brother.
And I feelings and about that, I don't give a fuck. But this is not for this shit. I'm just tired of people using people's emotions just to profit.
This guy's
They
pathetic.
just see money, and they just see hurting people in the process constantly. Dude. Why do people give a fuck constantly about like Keemstar H3 shit, for example? Who cares? Nobody actually cares. People should care about the Black Lives Matter shit. Black Lives Matter fucking matters, dude.
Dude, what the fuck is happening here?
That shit, that was not a trend. Fuck off, dude. That is a thing that matters, dude. But people just go back. Now everyone's care about.
This is what fucking whiny liberals sound like. I'm not even like a fucking like, you know, conservacuck or anything, but this is, you got fucking Black Lives Matter. I fuck with kids, but you used to worry about more real things like BLM. I'm a good person. So what the fuck's happening here, dude?
Oh, the DMCA shit. That shit's been going on. You found out storms exist. Welcome to the internet.
This is virtue signaling 101.
Tired of fucking hiding the fucking truth of the fucking internet. That's how it is. Okay? Jesus fucking Christ. Everyone's fucking afraid of like hiding from, oh no, my racist viewers are going to get mad. Oh wow, your racist viewers are gonna get mad? Who gives a fuck about racists? You punch Nazis and you're happy. Why the fuck do you care?
Wow, this is embarrassing.
About that shit when there's people dying. That's where I fucking care right now.
Wow.
But everyone
Kind of looks like an Among Us character, like looking at a bunch of fucking feet porn, doesn't it? You know, you got like the little thing here. You got the little mask there. It's like a sussy Among Us.
care about all this shit. And all this other shit. I'm sorry.
I really do wish you had a camera. It would be fucking embarrassing. You probably see some like sweaty, fucking oily fuck crying. Black people better. And fucking probably never even met a black person in his life. You know, he's, you know what I'm saying? There's no way that he cares this much about this fucking issue. This is ridiculous.
Just very open right now, and I don't fucking care anymore. You know, I'm at a point where there's nothing left to lose. I'm at
wow, black people matter. You're so brave, bro. Like, okay.
My lowest point of my fucking life. I'm at 31 years old. Okay, I guess this is my midlife crisis, but I feel great. Essentially, if that helps, I feel amazing because I have this great perspective of knowing
I'm the
everything
Rock.
is gonna be okay because you guys are fucking amazing. Genuinely, you guys made me feel like it's gonna be okay. And
This is really powerful.
just so happy now, and I need to go process this for a little bit. I promise it's gonna be okay. I just want to play Trine 4, because one of the first things I did a long time ago is I did a Trine speedrun on YouTube, and I thought it was really fun, and I wanted to do a little, because no one ever.
What the fuck? This dude's crying because he wants to speedrun YouTube. Right, you're you're fucking embarrassing, brother.
Finishes Trine with me, and
Hey, by the way, this guy's 31.
because there was drama with everybody, and I just wanted to fucking play Trine.
This is gold.
Sorry.
I love this. This is fucking.
Jenny, I'm so sorry.
This was so funny. This went on for longer than I thought, too. I should have watched that whole thing.
And I feel like being open with you guys, okay? I haven't had to start my life yet. I'm 31.
Bro, maybe you could turn the music up. I can barely hear it.
I'm not looking at chat, by the way. I'm totally like looking to the right. This is great. So anyway, I just like, it was one of those things where just like, I need to make change.
He has that like fake voice on. Hey guys, I'm real sexy, and it's like, oh, that's what his voice turns into. That's his genuine voice. Oh, guys, I'm 31 years old, and I have a lot of money, but I want to speed run YouTube and Keemstar and H3. Oh, I'm crying. I love black people.
Change in perspective. Perspective is very important.
This is a weird fucking thing.
Have the perspective of fuck. You are always wrong. Everything you're saying is wrong. Welcome to gaslighting, motherfucker. You get gaslit. So understand
Joker arc here.
that sometimes just because you think you're wrong because they keep telling you wrong, no, you're probably fucking right, okay? So understand that you deserve to have your shit fucking heard and respected.
Alright, I'm fucking over this. Anyway, he appears to have a breakdown, blah, blah, blah. June 2021, or 2020. Cry responds to a tweet saying that victims don't deserve malice. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Okay. This was a hard video to make. Just because something's hard doesn't mean it isn't the right thing to do, blah, blah, blah. I was an adult. There was no way to paint over it other than that. That's a fact. It was never the younger person's fault. And if anyone is blaming them, they aren't heard. It's being told. Okay, yeah. Good point. Cry posted a tweet where he says he will be streaming that night with LNC after talking to people. This was met with backlash. Okay, I don't really care about that. Wait, has he said anything lately? No, he hasn't said anything in a while. Oh yeah, we saw that. I don't know if I can get it. Honestly, I don't think I can get. I don't know if I can, dude. I'm just like losing my ability to speak. I'm having trouble breathing. Let's see. He rescinds his tweet. Tweets in his recent live was impulsive. Give him time to keep up an open mind. Scott Joe claims a tweet and rushes it. Okay, yeah. Yeah, man, I wish I could do better for you guys because there's a lot here, but I'm having trouble breathing, honestly, and like I'm coughing more. So, that's like a shitty way to end the video, but we got a good laugh. So, I'm gonna probably end stream now.